Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Heist League 3.12. In this episode, I'm going to be doing build reviews. We're back with the build reviews again, so if you guys want a build review, you go to my stream, you watch the stream, you earn channel points, you spend the channel points on a build review. The build review you submit, make sure to put your profile name, your character name, and why you need the build review, and then I'll do the build review, this is how we do it. So over here I have open some Path of Buildings. So how you guys doing? Welcome back to some more build reviews. We have 5 to do today. So to start it off, let's start with the dude and his message. This is Warcry93. Thank you for the build review submission, Warcry. Hope this helps. So he says, in the past season, with less total DPS, I can kill Cyrus 8 in secs. Now Cyrus stays alive too much time, and he kill me. How can I make to upgrade my DPS? So, how you doing, man? You want to upgrade the DPS? Well, I notice a red circle, which is a red circle of doom, and I see these purple clusters of doom. And so you wanted more damage, so I'm just gonna do the quick overview, like, yo, let's just strip out the glorious vanity. Let's strip out these small cluster jewels, and then so you had 2.26 million. It's the same now, right? I took out glorious vanity. You also gain a skill point, and those skill points, you have 5 extra skill points. Okay, so then you would spend 3 points getting this extra jewel socket as well. So you're at 91 of 93. And then I would put in this slot, I'm gonna start with harmonies, and then we'll switch it after and see if eminence can give more damage. So 2.92 now, 2.96. 2.98. Yeah, we'll do that. That's good. And then your Lunaris, Abarath is what I recommend. In case you don't do it, kill all your bandits for the 2 passives. Okay, so you'd have all this, so much damage, 2.98, right? And you're thinking, oh my god, dude, that's a lot of damage you just gained. On 2.2, we gained 700,000, so he went up 33% more damage just for taking out the timeless jewel that he was using, and now he put in regular jewels. So obviously he'll lose the chaos. He doesn't have the Zabakwa, but to be honest, he probably doesn't need it. He said he wanted more damage, so now we helped him a lot. Then I saw one more. There was this amulet, and he could go for the +2 amulet, so obviously his reses would be messed up. But this is just to show what the stats would be like, how much damage it adds if you get a +2 amulet. Since you were asking, like, how could I get more damage, this is something I would really look at. So just getting 2 levels on the amulet, which is through these 2 levels, +1 to level of all intelligence skill gems, +1 to level of all physical skill gems, and then you'll have 3.647 million. Easy clap. There you go. That gained you another 700,000 on 2.9. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like 25% more damage just for those 2 levels. As you can see with that, you already had a 21-23. Something else I noticed is you had Awakened Brutality, Awakened Minion Damage, and this 21-23 Carrion Golem, but you don't have Awakened Melee Fizz. So let me show you what that can do. If you change this to Awakened Melee Fizz, you gain some damage because it's awakened. But also, you get to add, down here, Intimidate, because the quality on Awakened Melee Fizz gives Intimidate. So now you'll see 4 million. And there's all your damage. So we almost doubled your damage. Whoops. And now we'll save the Path of Building. Thank you for the build review. Those are all the things I recommend, and that's all the extra damage they give. And that should really help you a lot. Next build. Let me... Actually, I don't even have to do that. I could just skip to the next build, and I have them all open. Okay. Second build. So yeah, thank you again, Warcry. Hello Sugar Leaf or Sugar Leap, or this person's main focus is sugar. They said, "Hi Ethan, would like a review of my build. Plan to get a headhunt, but I'm not sure what should I get first. Awaken Melee Fizz and Awaken Multi-Strike Headhunter. I want to clear 5 Deli. Now I'm on 4 Deli and beyond. That's really good. A bit slow killing Legion. Thanks." So I've imported their thing, Sugar Leap, character Sugar Live. And so they said they wanted more damage for the higher tier stuff. They're at 3.6. The first things I notice is 4 points spent here on Enduring Bond. And then it was like kind of weird that they didn't want Devotion. Just gonna throw that out there, that this is one of the craziest life nodes you could possibly do. And then while you're at it, because you did that, you could do this and move the 10 int down to there, and then you have 10 strength more. Potentially taking out these 4% and putting them into 2 things of life is 2% more life, which is maybe better. But you wanted damage anyways, so it's not really what you were focusing on. Now I will look at the rest. So we have the +2 Ami, we got the Ravenous Whore, we got the Skitter, Profane Proxy has the +2, he's using a Headhunter. He wants to know how he can get more damage to do the higher tier. Well, to be honest, if you don't care, you could drop a little bit of survivability and go for an actual damage chestplate, which is like levels and shit. You'll be way squishier, but that would get you some damage. You already have the Bone Helm. How would you get more damage? Well, the build is so full that it's hard, but you would it would be big things, big stuff, like the enchant for 40%. You could go for Convoking Wands with +2, and like you're comparing against other big stuff, so you probably name shit that you probably should do first, like the Awaken Gems. Awaken Multi's like at 120x right now, so yeah, you still... Awaken Brutality is probably next. You already did your Awaken Melee Fizz apparently by the time I did the review. Sorry about that, but good choice. Good choice. I think you should do the Awaken Brutality and the Awaken Multi for sure. They're huge improvements, just free damage. Of course you would want it. Oh, you're leveling up Awaken Gen. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, I guess you'll have to stay tuned for more potential things, but yeah, you will lack damage because basically, to put it into perspective, you're competing against builds that have explodey chestplate. You can't explodey chestplate, therefore of course our clear won't be as good as explodey builds, so therefore Delirium is balanced around explodey builds, and we've been left forgotten. That's basically how I look at it. It's pretty shit. Yeah, so then when you do Delirium, you don't do Legion because it's timed and it's stupid. So basically your build review is kind of like getting advice from me about what to do with that. One thing you could do if you wanted, you technically, since you have, instead of doing the Brass Dome thing, let's just say you said fuck all this extra life, right? You go down to 3968, you get 10 extra points. Let's just dump. You get some medium clusters with extra renewals. You could do Vicious Bite on your large cluster. Like I said, you could go for Convoking Wands and shit with more damage than Cold Iron Points. Cold Iron Points are kind of more defensive because they give levels to like the Stone Golem and stuff, and your AG. Whereas Convoking Wands are going to be more damage. So a Convoking One would be like +1 minion skill gems, +1 all spell skill gems, and then minion damage and a minion attack speed, which you could get as a multi-mod. So I hope that helps you, and I hope my extra input on how Legion works. Also, you can get more levels. You still have 4 extra points. You could spend it on an extra jewel socket. Obviously, you have to get 1 more level then, but we'll just sack 1 more. Get an extra jewel socket, take you to 4. There you go. Most of it is advice that it's probably just not recommended. Otherwise, yeah, you could sacrifice a lot of your own survivability because you kind of don't really need it for mapping if you're killing fast enough, especially with a headhunter. If everything's dead, you don't die. So, next build review, we got Rico. So Rico did a little troll. So he's got this, but this isn't really what he wants. So he's put here, what flash should I run? I have 90% physical damage reduction and 16k armor without flash. So he's got 12.8k armor and 86, but against a big physical hit of 15,000, his physical damage reduction is 41. So I don't know how he thinks he has 90, but either way, this flash take him up to 65%, 28,000 armor against a 15,000 hit. But apparently he doesn't need these flasks, so I'll give him advice on what he should use instead. So one thing, let's look at his flasks. So you don't have, let's just delete these because you don't want them. Wise Oak. So if you can balance your reses, which is easy, you just need to spend some time actually like wasting currency on getting things that are balanced, and then you can run Wise Oak and it'll give you the 10% reduced damage of elemental, which will really help for your elemental mitigation. Since your physical is 90%, you can't die. Like, you need to raise the LE. Chaos we already know is good enough. You're pretty much immune to most chaos things unless you go deep delving, and so LE is the only thing next that you have to worry about. So I recommend a Wise Oak. You can also use Bottled Faith because you'll get this crazy consecrated ground, which gives you regen. You'll gain the extra crit damage, and you'll gain the extra damage for your minions. So I highly recommend that. So to show it, let's show your regen. It doesn't work on consecrated ground. One sec. Boom. That's a lot of extra regen. And obviously the damage would be a diff, but I didn't show it. And Wise Oak, 10% reduced LE damage. I'm not sure how, actually, to be honest, the mitigations work, but we'll have, like, the Wise Oak, we'll have the Elementalist Ascendancy giving us the 8% reduced, we'll have the Fortify, we'll have the Theof Tool. LE mitigation is goddamn ridiculous. So hopefully that helps you, Rico. Thanks for the build review. Next we have, because it's all he wanted, that's all he posted in it. This is Camp Sapa Killer. Sorry. Hey, I love your videos. Very cool. I would like that you would review my gear. My name is Shed the Sheen. My end goal is to do 100% delirium, but I have low HP and my timeless jewel could be better. Alright, dude. Low HP. That's pretty high. His goal is to do 100% delirious, and his timeless jewel could be better. I don't see a timeless jewel. Maybe it changed since he sent this in, and so his goal is to do 100% delirium. Okay, so I will help you, sir. That is your goal. Let me help you. So 100% delirium isn't that bad, actually. Just don't. Okay. Oh, here we have some advice. So a tip I found out yesterday is when your thing doesn't show minions power charge, minion frenzy charge, you have to change the skill in calculations to a minion. You don't have to click show minion stats. Just putting the minion here makes it so that when you go to configuration, the minion shows power and frenzy charges. I don't know why that is, but they changed it like a day ago, and so we already have the adaptation of how to fix that. That's how you would do it. So it's in this build review. He has no awakened melee fizz. He has no quality on this shit. Add some goddamn quality, bro, or get the higher awakened gem. Okay. Good. And then so no intimidate Cyrus. Okay. There we go. Then we have tree. So he skipped the jewel socket for 2 points. So we'll just clean this up. So I took out the 5 points here, put 1 here, put 2 into the jewel socket, and put 2 over here. And then you notice you shouldn't spend 3 points here either, because you're spending time traveling when you have stuff that you skipped. So you could grab this health point, and this one. Okay, and then I noticed you skipped these 2 things too. You didn't want the extra zombie. But okay. Goal is to do 100% delirious. Well, you need more damage. How would you do that? Well, let's get the extra jewel in. 3 million. You have the brass dome, you got the helm. So I would recommend, you got the amulet. What the hell? So then it's at 3 because of the awakened gems. Yeah. Well, I actually feel like you should be close. Oh, you should also go for a 21 Carrion Golem instead of a 2020. I'll show you here. It's more 200,000 damage, more life. It's better, level over 20 quality. And so I pretty much think that at your current point to do it, you should be able to, just as long as you don't do a high tier. So try doing like T14 100% delirious, maybe T15 100% delirious, then maybe T16 100% delirious. That's what I would recommend personally. It doesn't look that bad. It looks like you'll have to be pretty careful. Like the survivability is obvious, but when it comes to damage and shit, I think you already changed it. Because you don't have the timeless jewel and you don't have low HP, so I feel like you already fixed it, and this does work, and you already got there, and you don't even need the build review anymore. So hey, good job, man, and I hope that 1 extra jewel will help that I pointed out. And then we have the last one. This is Freezy's. So he sent me a link, and he said the name is that, but that's irrelevant when you send me a paste bin and you don't give me your profile name. So he said he just wants me to take a look and see what small changes I can make. This is SSF Hardcore. Yeah, so he sent me some like extremely weird shit, and it's a POB, and I don't even know if it's a real build. This could be a theory craft of like somebody randomly grab shit off trade and put it into a path of building. And yeah, it's great. I love these, but it looks real because he doesn't have like an anima stone, he doesn't have a might, he's missing shit. Oof. How many minions? 3. Wait, what? So your SSF. Oh yeah, so there's like so many things wrong with this, guys. So he sent this path of building in, right? And he says, so some things I've not found. Also, I'm shared with POB, so if you could show my true damage calculations, because I'm a darn noob. Also, I'd like to point out when he first sent this in, it had 9,000 skills. I'll actually show you. So we have to address this to actually help what this is. I feel like I'm getting trolled, but it could just be that he messed up a lot, and now we have to deal with it. So pretty much to show the original, this is the path, the paste bin that he sent me, and import, and then so it's 99 instead of 96. So already you can tell he's fucked with the POB, and it's not what's in game. So how the okay, so then the second thing is when you look at his mana reserve, he was negative 188%. And then you look at the skills, and this is what it looked like, because he imported 3 times on the same. So I had to delete and pray that I did it right, and I hope this is it. So I can't really review this. You see why I tell people to give me their profile name and not a paste bin, because this happened way too many times. So anyways, back to the actual build review, because he needed help. So first instincts are, you took this, don't take that. The second thing is you took 4 points here, you don't need that anymore. There's 8 points saved, or 6 points saved. You 100% need Golem Commander. That's why you're missing a Golem. So Wait, I'm revealing shit. Guys, it's fake. As I grabbed a jewel socket, it pulled out an anima stone. What does this have? Nothing. What is that? Why would his thing have an anima stone in his paste bin? That doesn't have anything either. That's so weird. Why would it be there? What? The exposed anatomical knowledge. Is that somewhere in here? That was in his build. What's it do? Maybe he had that up there. Or over here. You could anatomical knowledge here too. Make him a tank. So his main stuff, he wanted to know his true damage, so I guess I shouldn't mess with this stuff yet, and I should just show him what his true damage was. So he had 1 mil. Let's take this out for a sec. 1 mil. Why did you change the Doom aura effect? Keep to initial. See how he's changed everything? Why is his frenzy charges only 2? And why, wait, why is that his? Mim. Cyrus. Yeah. See what small changes I can make. Well, it seems like your top priority is surviving. And things I would do is gonna take away survivability, because you're like not even reaching the things I would want. So wait, is that without a flask? That's a lot of block, dude. That's pretty cool, and that's why he went for the extra spell block up here. So he actually likes the spell block. So then I would take out this regen and armor and this life and thing, and say you're still probably fine with 65. Getting the extra spell block is probably good. I don't know what you actually need to survive, to be honest. I haven't become unkillable, and I don't know what you're supposed to farm, so giving SSF Hardcore advice is a terrible idea, and this build is like super hard to take farther. You're done insane if this is like, I don't feel like it's real, because there's a lot of shit where I'm like, I don't understand, but then there's a lot where it could be. So I really just I wish you had sent me your profile and not put me through this. Hopefully this shows anyone in the future that, you know what, I'm just gonna call it. I won't be doing build reviews for people doing paste spins again, because it's just, I don't know. It's too much nonsense. Either way, I did my best. I tried. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!